Yo, what is going on, you guys? Skateboard here, coming to you guys with another video. So today, what we're going to be talking about, as you can tell by the screen, the groups and all the other information you need to know about the COD World League qualifiers that are coming up this weekend. Actually tomorrow. So if you guys want to check it out, I don't know the link to the live stream yet because I don't know where it's going to be streamed at. Probably Twitch, but I'm not too sure. So tomorrow when it starts, I will actually make a video or post a link in this video of the tournament if you guys want to watch it. So look forward to that. But today I'm going to explain all the groups, the maps that are in each game mode, and what the game modes are, and the restrictions, and everything about the tournament that you guys need to know. And then last but not least, we will talk about the tournament structure at the end. So Group A, let's just get right through the groups. And one more thing before I get into the groups is we're only going to be going over North American groups, not European or Australian groups. And I really do apologize for that, but I just feel like most of my viewers are from the NA, and I'm sorry if you're from the EU and you're watching this. I don't know. I'm just gonna only go over North American, and I really do apologize for that. So let's get right into the North American group. So Group A, Apotheon Esports, Enigma 6 Gold, which is E6, and then Optic Gaming, and then Team Orbit. Group B is 3s Up, Luminosity Gaming or LG, Rise Nation, and Team Elevate. And then Group C is DT or Dream Team, Team Envy, Team Caliber, or Methods Team. And then Group D is Complexity, Phase, Mercs Teams, and Tipsy's team. So let's go down here, go past the European and Australian, and here are the restrictions right here. So the restrictions say UAV, Care Package, Hater, and XM53. And I'm going to explain my opinions on these restrictions real quick before I move on. So first of all, usually the counter UAV is banned every year as well, but this year it's not. And I kind of disagreed with it at first, but then Crim6, if you watched one of his videos, I can't remember if it was on his video or the Optic Nation channel, but either way, he said it. And he's like, counter UAV is good for competitive, and I was like, why do you say that, Crim6? And like, that makes no sense. But he explained it. He was like, counter UAV really does test out a team's communication, because their radar's blocked. So usually you look at the radar to see, where the enemy is shooting, where your teams are located, where your teammates are located, etc., etc. But with the counter UAV, you can't see that. So it really tests out a team's communication and how well they communicate. Because if you can do well while the counter UAV is up, that just means your communication is really, really good. So I actually like what he said. It gave me a different perspective about the counter UAV. But other than that, the things that I don't like that aren't banned is Hive, Kinetic Armor, Rejack, stuff like that. It's just, I don't know. I just think those should be banned, but they're not. And dual is not banned either. You don't see dual attachment in there, or you don't see any overpowered guns like the 46 Dredge in there or anything. So hopefully the pros don't have like a mutual agreement to not use those or something. But I think that sucks that they have to have a mutual agreement to not use things. I wish we could just ban it instead, but it's alright, it's alright. I think competitive in this game is still amazing. It's still the best competitive game in my opinion so far, even though it's only been out for like a month. And that's just my opinion, and I hope I didn't upset anyone with that. But yeah, this game is awesome. But we're going to skip past the settings because all it is like the time and the respawn delay and etc., etc. of all the game modes. So we're going to go right into the maps and modes. So obviously we have Hardpoint, Uplink, Search, and CTF. And I think the way the best of 5 works, it goes Hardpoint, Search, CTF, Uplink, or it could be the other way around and start with Uplink and then CTF and then another Search. So just basically, if you guys watched Advanced Warfare, the time that CTF was in there, that's how it's going to be. in the best of 5. So yeah, let's go over the maps of each mode. So Hardpoint is first. So Breach, Evac, Fringe, and Stronghold. And I think they did a really good job on selecting maps for each game mode because, all those maps that they chose for Hardpoint are really good maps for Hardpoint. Like Stronghold is probably my favorite out of all of those. Like I love Fringe. But Stronghold is a really good Hardpoint map. And Fringe is obviously a good one. Evac's a good one. Breach is a good one. They just did a really good job selecting maps. Uplink is Infection, Fringe, Evac, and Breach. So basically the only thing that changes there is it's not Stronghold, it's Infection. And I think I didn't like Infection at first, but then it really grew on me. So Infection, I don't mind it anymore. Search and Destroy. This is the game mode that has a lot of maps. So Search and Destroy is going to be really important. Like, really important. It's going to be nuts. Because there's so many maps, and you have to learn so many things, and so many different straps and so many maps, that searches are basically going to be so important. You're going to need to know your Search and Destroy maps to a dime. So, let's go over those Search and Destroy maps. Breach, Evac, Fringe, Hunted, Infection, Redwood, and Stronghold. So, like, again, those are really good search maps. They did a really good job selecting really good maps. I love the maps that they chose for every game mode. So, CTF is Breach, Evac, Fringe, and Stronghold. So, those are the maps going into the event for every game mode. And now, we're going to go over how the tournament works and my predictions. So, how the tournament works is basically this picture right here. There's a double elimination bracket within each pool. So basically, you know how it's you guys can see the game 1 and game 2, and you guys saw that as I was going through the pools as well. So basically, they'll take game 1 and game 2, take the winners of those, put them in the winners bracket, and then put the losers of the game 1 and game 2 and put them in the losers bracket. And all you have to do is win 2 games to qualify. So basically, I mean, that's how the tournament works. I don't think there's going to be a first place. I think it's just group play, like, if that makes sense. So there's going to be no first place, no second place. It's just like whoever qualifies out of the group, and then you're done. That's it for the tournament. Once you qualify, you're done. And yeah, so let's just get right into my prediction. I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense of how it works. Basically, if you guys have seen a tournament before, you guys should know what a double elimination bracket is. I mean, if you win, you go to the winners bracket. If you lose, you go to the losers bracket. If you lose from the winners bracket, you go to the losers finals, and etc., etc. So, yeah. Let's just get right into my prediction. My prediction for Group A is probably E6 and Optic Gaming. E6, if you guys have not seen their scrims or live streams or anything, they've been looking really solid. Like, as a team, they sometimes argue a lot, but that's just the way Sensor is anyways. Sensor is always the kind of person that argues a lot with his teammates, but I mean, I think they're really good either way nonetheless. And Optic Gaming will be the other team that qualifies, and I don't have to explain Optic Gaming, it's Optic Gaming. Group B is really hard for me to predict because I think Threes Up is going to get last. No disrespect to them. It's just, that's my opinion. I think Rise will get first. 100%. And if you guys don't know, I think the talk that's going around right now is Rise and Optic Gaming are the 2 top teams as of right now. But they haven't, I mean, they've been to a LAN, but this is the true LAN to really test out like which teams are really good on LAN. But as of right now, Optic Gaming and Rise are just the top 2 online teams that everyone's hypes up. So I think Rise will get first, 100%. And then it's a toss-up between Luminosity and Elevate for me because I really love the TR squad. I love TR, which is basically what Elevate is. And then Luminosity Gaming has 4 players that I'm a huge fan of as well. Like Proofy, I think Proofy deserves to be back at his prime, and he's on Luminosity Gaming. So I'm going to give the edge to Luminosity barely to make it second. And I think they're going to, in the best of 5, I think Luminosity is going to take it 3-2. So it's going to go to the search. I think Luminosity is going to take it on the search. And that's how I see that pool going. But yeah, let's just go right into Group C. Group C, I think Envy is going to get first. But I think Team Caliber will also give Envy a run for their money. Team Caliber is not known to be an online team. They never have been, ever. But when it comes to LAN, Team Caliber is just... they're just the LAN team. And they've always been that way. So I think TK will get second. And then Envy will get first. But I think Team Caliber can really show Envy what's up. And then Group D, this is the hardest one in my opinion. Because all those 4 teams are really, really good. And I hate to say this, but I think Tipsy's team will be last. And I have nothing wrong with Tipsy's team. They're really, really good. But I just think they'll get last. And then I think FaZe will get first, but not... it's not going to be easy for them. Because it's just not going to be easy. There's no way to explain it. It's just all these teams in this group are really good. There's no other way to explain it. But FaZe is going to get first, but not without a fight. And then I think I'll give the edge to Merc's team on qualifying. I have nothing on Complexity. I love the players on Complexity as well. I just think Merc's team will edge it over Complexity and probably go last map as well against Complexity. So I think FaZe and Merc's team, if you guys are wondering what Merc's team is I think it's Merc, Study, Killa, and Embos. I think they're barely edged it out against Complexity. So those are my predictions, and those are basically the things involving the World League qualifiers and stuff like that. Hopefully you guys understood everything. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comment section about anything involving this tournament. And like I said, I will post a video tomorrow or either post a live stream link in this video when I get the live stream information. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, leave questions and let me know also in the comment sections what your predictions are and what you think about the maps and the restrictions and etc. because I really want to know. So yeah, leave a like if you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you're new. This has been Skater Boy. Peace!